Hola, mi amor, ¿qué tienes? No puedes dormir. ¿Sabes por qué? Pues una, te comiste un chocolatito hace rato, a pesar de que te dije que no. Y dos, tomaste una siesta. Sí, ya sabes que cuando tomas una siesta luego es difícil que tengas sueñito en la noche. Claro, yo me puedo quedar contigo hasta que te duermas. ¿Qué quieres hacer? Ok, te puedo leer uno de tus cuentos favoritos. Claro que sí, claro. Tu cabellito siempre tan suave. Te siento un poquito calientito, déjame ver tu frente, tus cachetitos. No, estás bien, ¿tú te sientes bien? Ok, entonces estás bien. ¿Qué cuento quieres que te lea hoy? Sabía que ibas a decir ese. Es tu cuento favorito, ¿verdad? Ya sé. Bueno, está bien. Nada más deja tu pelito. Lo muevo a un lado porque siempre se vuelve a poner en tus ojitos. Ya te voy a llevar a que te lo corten, ¿ok? Bueno, tu papá. Ok. Vamos a quitar tu pelito de aquí. Ok. Bueno, sabía que ibas a querer un cuento, así que mamá se trajo tu librito de cuentos favorito. Desde que eras muy pequeño te gusta este libro. Tenemos mucho tiempo con él. ¿Y te acuerdas cuál es tu cuento favorito? Ese. Sí, yo no sé por qué. De hecho, nunca has visto ninguna caricatura, ninguna película, nada de Winnie the Pooh y te encanta ese cuento. Habiendo cuentos de Mickey, por ejemplo, que te gustaba muchísimo de niño. Ajá, y ahora el cuento que siempre te gustó fue el de Winnie the Pooh. Yo creo porque habla de la amistad. Bueno, ¿si te acuerdas de qué habla tu cuento o no? Todos son cuentitos para dormir, pero este en particular habla sobre la amistad y yo creo que por eso te gusta mucho. Te lo voy a enseñar a ver si te recuerda. ¿Sí te acuerdas? Sí. Y si te acuerdas que está en inglés, ¿verdad? Ok. Bueno, se llama What Good Friends Do. A ver si alcanzas a ver los dibujitos. One night in the 100-acre wood, a nervous piglet could not sleep. Oh, dear, Piglet said. I better just stay here until morning, keeping watch for heffalumps, wuzzles, and all other creatures that come out at night. Piglet tiene miedo aquí, si te acuerdas. No puede dormir. The next morning, Pooh knocked on Piglet's door, but there was no answer. Ever curious, Pooh opened the door and stepped inside. He found his friend shivering beneath the covers. Oh, bother, said Pooh. What's the matter, Piglet? Entonces se encontró a Piglet, que estaba abajo de las cobijas y tenía mucho miedo. Claro que se preocupó y le preguntó, ¿qué tienes, Piglet? Don't you hear it, Pooh? Asked Piglet. I do hear it, said Pooh, and it sounds lovely to me. All Pooh could hear was the birds. Not the birds, Pooh, said Piglet. It's the wuzzles and the heffalumps that set their traps inside my house. Entonces Piglet le pregunta a Pooh que si está escuchando y Pooh le dice sí, escucho pajaritos y él dice no, son los monstruos que están poniendo trampas en mi casa. Sí, tiene mucho miedo, Piglet. I don't see anyone in here except you and me, Piglet, said Pooh. How can that be? Asked Piglet. I'm sure they are here. Those creatures kept me up all night. Perhaps you were dreaming, said Pooh. Let's look around to make sure they're not here. O le dice la mejor, estabas teniendo pesadillas, pero te voy a ayudar a buscar, a ver si hay. What's that whooshing and whistling? Cried Piglet. It's the wind blowing through your curtains, Pooh said. Are you sure? Asked Piglet. It sounds rather whistlish to me. If there was a whistle about, I think I would know it, Pooh said. Soon, Rabbit stopped by with some freshly picked apples. Just then, a horrible banging and clanging began, sending Piglet beneath a chair. I believe your pipes need some tightening, said Rabbit. My toolkit and I will be back in a jiffy. Entonces llegó el señor conejo. Creo que ese es su nombre, ¿verdad? Y le dijo que pues estaba teniendo una gotera y fue por su herramienta para ayudarlo. They heard a plip, plip, plop throughout the kitchen. Pooh went over to Piglet's sink and turned the faucet left and right. That should do the trick, he said. I do hope Rabbit hurries, said Piglet. All these noises are making me nervous. Entonces Piglet quiere que se apure el señor Rabbit porque pues está muy nervioso por los sonidos que está haciendo la casa. Pooh turned to his friend. I think I know a way to help, Piglet. What if you pretend to be brave, even if you're really not? Piglet considered this. What good is pretending when there are heffalumps and whistles about? Well, Pooh said, perhaps you might get so busy being brave that you forget that you're pretending. And then you can go on being brave. Pooh spent the rest of the noisy day at Piglet's. Aquí Pooh tuvo una muy buena idea que quiero que tú también la recuerdes. Cuando tú no puedes, cuando tienes miedo, a veces sirve pretender que no tienes miedo y repetirte que eres valiente y que tú puedes. Y aunque por dentro tengas mucho miedo, este sentimiento y tú decirte que eres valiente se va a convertir en realidad y te va a ayudar. Fue lo que hizo Piglet. Veremos si funciona. Oh, dear Pooh, said Piglet. I'm not pretending to be brave very well, am I? I'll keep watch tonight, Piglet, said Pooh, tucking Piglet into bed. Maybe we can try pretending tomorrow in the morning. But soon Piglet heard a strange sigh, followed by a long snore. Carefully, on tippy toes, Piglet made his way over to Pooh's chair. Sure enough, the strange sounds were coming from Pooh. That's funny, said Piglet. Pooh sounds just like a whistle when he snores. But I'd better let him sleep. I'll keep watch myself. Entonces Piglet comenzó a escuchar un ruido extraño, parecido al de los monstruos. Y era Pooh, estaba roncando. In the morning, Pooh awoke to find Piglet outside, waving a broom in the air. Look, Pooh, I'm shooing these blackbirds away. They've been cawing and screeching at me. Pooh looked at his friend. Let's take a walk. When you see there's nothing there scary, it might help you feel brave. Se lo va a llevar afuera, a darle un paseo para que vea que no hay nada de qué temer. Piglet stopped to admire a butterfly and then noticed he was alone. Just then, Piglet heard a strange humming sound. Pooh, he whispered, is that you? When there was no answer, Piglet began to shake. He quickly hid behind the oak tree. Be brave, be brave, be brave, Piglet said to himself again and again. Piglet took 3 deep breaths. Then he stepped out from behind the tree. Be brave, he whispered. Entonces Piglet se quedó solito porque se distrajo y se empezó a repetir, sé valiente, sé valiente, sé valiente. Respiró profundo y empezó a caminar. Piglet walked on bravely, looking for Pooh. He listened closely when he heard a curious crunching and scrunching. I'm not afraid, Piglet told himself. It's just some birds, or squirrels, or mice, or... Pooh, is that you? Yes, it's me, Piglet, said Pooh. The leaves are making quite a racket today. But you didn't hide. You didn't shout or cry. You were very brave. However did you do it? I'm not sure, said Piglet. I wasn't even pretending. I just told myself that I wasn't afraid. Piglet encontró a Pooh y Pooh le dijo, Piglet, ¿no te escondiste? ¿Cómo le hiciste? ¿No tuviste miedo? Y dijo Piglet, ni siquiera estaba pretendiendo, simplemente me dije que no tenía miedo. Pooh hugged his friend. I couldn't have done it without you believing in me, Pooh. That helped me believe in myself, Piglet said. Well, said Pooh, that's just what good friends do. Entonces Pooh abrazó a su amigo Piglet y Piglet le agradeció porque si Pooh no hubiera creído en él no hubiera podido creer en él mismo. Y Pooh le dijo, bueno, eso es lo que hacen los buenos amigos. Y listo. ¿Te gustó tu cuento? Sí, pero no te quedaste dormido. Ok, uno más. Ok, bueno, ahora sí no me voy a detener a contarte nada, solo te lo voy a leer para ayudarte a que te quedes dormidito, ok. Ok, este se llama Bunnies. Bueno, se trata de conejitos y se llama Thumper's Nighttime Adventure. One beautiful day, Thumper was playing outside in the sunshine. As he was exploring the forest, he spotted his friend Dizzy the opossum. "Here," Thumper said. "Want to come play?" Dizzy yawned. "Oh, that sounds fun," he said sleepy, "but I'm getting ready for a nap. Maybe next time, okay?" "Okay," Thumper said, and he scampered away. Thumper and Dizzy had been friends for a while, so Thumper knew the opossum napped a lot during the day. But would Dizzy really rather sleep than play? Later, Thumper asked his papa, "Why is Dizzy always so sleepy?" Said Papa. "Well, he's not always sleepy. Opossums are nocturnal. That means they sleep a lot during the day. Then they are awake at night, when bunnies are sleeping." Papa led Thunder to a nearby cave. There, Thumper saw all the bats hanging from the ceiling of the cave. "These bats are nocturnal too," Papa said. "Right now, they are getting ready to rest. But they spend most of the night flying outside, looking for food." "Wow," thought Thumper. "Awake all night? No wonder Dizzy is so sleepy." Thumper wondered what other kind of animals were nocturnal. Thumper and Papa hopped back home to Mama and the sisters. Thumper was excited to play with his sisters before bedtime. Maybe they could play tag or hide and seek. He always had so much fun with them. Thumper hoped Dizzy had fun with his own family after all the animals went to sleep. That evening, as the bunnies chased fireflies, Thumper thought about what his papa had said. Soon, Dizzy will be waking up, Thumper thought. I wonder what nocturnal animals do all night. When Thumper and his sisters hopped home from bedtime, Thumper thought about the excited things he might miss while he was asleep. Did the bats play tag under the stars? Did the opossum family have nighttime picnics? Before long, Thumper's sisters were sound asleep. Soon after, his mama and papa started to snore, but Thumper was still wide awake. Slowly, silently, Thumper hopped to the burrow entrance and poked his head out into the cool night breeze. The moon was bright. The stars twinkled. Thumper went just outside the burrow and sniffed the air. He hopped a little farther and sniffed again. Thumper knew he shouldn't go out without his parents' permission, but he couldn't stop thinking about the nighttime fun he was missing. Thumper's curiosity soon got the best of him, and he bounded quickly down the path. Before Thumper knew it, he had hopped all the way to the opossum's favorite tree. Dizzy was very surprised to see Thumper. Shouldn't you be at home sleeping? He asked. Thumper giggled. I came to see what other animals do at night, he said. I've never been out this late before. Well, Dizzy said, my family is just about to eat breakfast. Do you want to join us? So Thumper had a late night breakfast with the opossum family. They had the same blackberries Thumper usually ate during the day. I guess nighttime breakfast isn't so different after all, Thumper thought. After thanking the opossums, Thumper hopped away to find more nocturnal friends. As Thumper walked through the darkness, he startled by a voice. Who's there? Friend Owl asked from a nearby tree. It's Thumper, the bunny replied. Would you like to play with me? Can't play. Looking for grass to fix up my nest, the owl said. Very busy night, you know. Next, Thumper hopped down to the pond, where he saw some skunks. What are you up to? Thumper asked. We're off to take a bath, said one skunk. Some animals think that skunks stink, said a second skunk. Not us, said a third. We take baths every night. The skunk walked over to the shallow edge of the pond, where Thumper and his sisters took their baths too. Thumper could take a bath any time, so he waved to the skunks and kept on hopping. On the far side of the pond, Thumper saw Mama Duck and her ducklings snuggling together. Thumper yawned. The ducks looked warm and comfy. It was getting awfully late. Up in a tree, Thumper saw a squirrel and a chipmunk sound asleep. They seemed so peaceful and cozy. Thought Thumper. They don't seem worried about missing nighttime fun. Thumper stood very still and listened to the sounds of the night. The crickets were chirping softly. Frogs were croaking down by the river. Now and then, wings fluttered through the darkness overhead. Thumper knew there were sounds of nighttime animals all around, but they were also sleepy sounds. At that moment, all Thumper wanted was to be in his burrow, snuggled up with his family. Thumper hurried home. he hopped silently inside, expecting to find his family asleep, just as he had left them. Instead, his sisters rushed to meet him, squeezing him from all sides. "Oh, Thumper," exclaimed Daisy. "We were starting to worry." "Thank goodness you're back," cried Tessie. "Daisy is right. You could have gotten hurt," Papa said. "Papa was about to go out looking for you," Mama added. "I'm sorry," Thumper said. He hadn't meant to worry them. "I just wondered what it's like to be nocturnal." Papa patted Thumper's head. "I understand that you were curious, but you must promise to never go out at night without permission again." "I promise," Thumper said. Thumper's parents gave him extra chores as punishment. As Thumper got ready for bed, he realized that doing chores was a little bit like his nocturnal adventure. He had eaten blackberries with the opossums, collected grass with the friend owl, and visited with the very clean skunks. "I guess I wasn't missing anything after all," he said to himself. Even though his nighttime adventure had been exciting, nothing was better than snuggling down in his warm, cozy burrow for a good night's sleep.